Coach, defensively on third downs, you guys are tops in the conference. Just talk about, I mean, obviously you guys don't do anything differently on third downs, other than maybe some personnel changes, or do you guys do anything different on third downs?
Well, it's one of those important statistics you really work hard on. You know, when we approach a game, that's, first we start on, first and second down and stopping the run and what we have to do to take away whatever they do best, and then we go right to third down. And in our preparation, and we try to take away what teams do best on third down. And, and when your defensive front is getting as much push as we've been getting, and, they've been doing a great job getting after the quarterback, and that makes it a little bit easier on the back end. So, it all starts up front.
Coach, had a little extra time to look at the UTEP film early part of the week. Anything on video or on the film that is of explicit interest to you?
Well, they're a physical football team, and I think it starts with their head coach as an offensive line, ex-offensive line guy, and it starts with a very physical offensive line. I think that getting their quarterback has, boosted their confidence. They played very well last week against FAU, and they start with, their approach is obviously they're going to start with running the football and then, take their shots downfield and play action, and very similar to what we do offensively. So, they're obviously, going to feel pretty good about themselves coming in here this week, and, our defense front's going to have a challenge, just, stopping the run first, and then our, defense back's going to have to answer the call on the shots down the field.
We've heard Coach Malkin say significantly better a lot this year, and after holding him to 10 points 2 games in a row and under 300 yards 3 games in a row, I mean, are we really starting to see that on the field?
I think we are. It's our guys are playing with confidence. They understand, what we're doing, and that's the biggest positive for me. It doesn't take us very long to get things corrected on the sideline. That's a sign of a mature football team. They can come to the sideline and say, "Hey, Coach, I didn't, hold my leverage," or, they were doing this, Coach, and that makes your life a lot easier in correcting problems, that happen during a football game. And we're at a good state right now. We really are, as far as guys knowing, what's happening out there, and it's a positive for me.
You talk about confidence, you can't really quantify that, but it does raise a team's performance level. Teams going out there with with the right mindset.
In anything in life, if you feel good about yourself, you're going to have more energy, more bounce in your step, and you're going to it's kind of a cancerous effect, the emotions of the game. Anytime you feel better about the situation. I think our guys know that, hey, if they make an aggressive mistake, there's going to be guys coming in behind them. And that's the thing that we've, tried to encourage our guys to do, is attack the football and take your shots, and know that and trust that your teammates are going to be following in behind you if you miss. And, as a result, we're attacking the football pretty good right now.
Speaking of attacking the football, Reed made an incredible interception against Charlotte. Can you just explain and elaborate how that probably added momentum to the team?
It's a big play. It's like a big hit. It's a turnaround play. It came right after a sudden change, and that's the one thing that we've done pretty well as as a mature team, is answering sudden changes, and that was a huge play, and he's been big for us all year long, shutting down the defender, and we put him in some tough situations just with the way we play defense. We ask him to be one-on-one a lot on whoever the wideout is out there with him, and sometimes he doesn't have any help, and he's responded. He's having a great year. He really is.
What do you think makes him so successful?
He works at the game. I just saw him 2 minutes ago. He's here watching film right now, and and that's important. You understand what they're trying to do with certain formations. He's smart. He knows. The receiver splits. You can only get so many routes. With these personnel groupings, you're only going to get these combination of routes, and he plays them very well. And he's a good athlete. He's got great top end speed, and he's a competitor.
When you win 2 games in a row, does it get harder or easier to keep winning?
I don't know.
I guess momentum-wise, I mean.
You know, you obviously your week is a lot easier with the preparation and how the guys feel. And the key to it is, you know, it's the same thing that no matter what week it is or how you did the past week, that's done. And our approach has been all week long is trying to get our guys to prepare, and they have. And, you know, I don't foresee any problems, you know, with them because they're older. They know what the stakes are. That the more you win, the more every game starts to mean towards the end of the season. And, you know, right now they're starting to add up. And, you know, this is an important game, and just like it's the next one, and prepare just like you did for the first one.
You mentioned knowing what the stakes are, and Coach Malkin touched on knowing what's at stake for this game, getting to 6 wins, and I guess the players know that as well.
No doubt about it. I mean, there's no secrets. You know, you become bowl eligible. Hopefully, you know, you get an opportunity. There's no guarantee at 6 you're going to be in, but it certainly sets the stage for something that we haven't been in 3 years. And you know, there's you know, like I said, there's a bout of confidence right now around this building and around this team, and hopefully we can carry that through to Saturday.
Stats can be deceiving sometimes, but through 8 games, you guys are 16th in the country in red zone defense and 20th in the country on third down. So, I mean, it seems like you guys are at your best in those two situations.
Well, we spend a lot of time in practice on them. You know, it's you know, there's certain areas that you focus on and that make a difference. And, you know, like we said a while ago, it wasn't necessarily yards that are going to make the difference. It's can you hold them when they get down in there? You know, can you get off the field on third down when you create those situations? And we work pretty hard at it as a coaching staff, as a defensive staff. We got a great staff that works, you know, really hard to come up with the best schemes. And then our guys are executing, and we work on it a lot in practice. So, you know, hopefully, I mean, so far, knock on wood, they're paying dividends.